Atari 2600. Can you endure? Enduro. Designed by Larry Miller for Activision.
Strap on your goggles and sink into your seat. Leave all your fears in the pit. You're about to enter the race of your life. You'll be required to pass lots of cars every day, through sun, snow, fog, and ice. Sunrise to sunset as fast as you can. Welcome to the National Enduro. Enduro is a racing game designed by Larry Miller for the Atari 2600 in 1983 by Activision, and the object of the game is to complete an endurance race, passing a certain number of cars each day to continue to the next day. This game was revolutionary for the 2600 because there wasn't really what I considered a good racing game for the console. What's unique about it is the horizon and how it scrolls as you steer the car. Another great inclusion to the game was visibility changes as the day progresses, such as fog and night driving. I love how the horizon changes to show dusk and dawn and between day and night. You also have to contend with icy roads, which was a cool feature of the game, although it can be really frustrating at times. This is a simple one-player racing game. There are not difficulty switch changes in this game. You must pass 200 cars the first day of the race in order to keep racing to the next day. From then on, you must pass 300 cars each day to continue on to the next day. That's pretty much it. The problem is, after the first day, not only do you have more cars to pass, they seem to be more difficult to pass the further you progress. I'm not an expert in Enduro, but let's go over the mechanics of the game first. You accelerate with the fire button, and you steer left and right respectively with your joystick. And you brake by pulling back on the joystick. I find that it's best not to go full speed in this game. What I mean by that is to use your accelerator or fire button to find a steady speed to pass the cars fast enough to get through the day, but not so fast that you're running into them. In other words, to pace yourself. You'll need to adjust this speed, especially through the ice and at night, and especially in the fog. It will definitely take some practice to get through the multiple days of driving. If you would have been able to drive 5 or more days straight back in the day and sent Activision a picture of your screen, you would have become a roadbuster, and they would have sent you what's called a high performance emblem. Atari really only had 2 decent racing games during its lifespan, in my opinion, Enduro and Pole Position, and this was the better of the 2. And given the limitations of the system at the time, I'd give this game a 5 out of 5 stars for playability and presentation. It's definitely a game worth having for your collection. Well, that wraps it up for this review of Enduro for the Atari 2600. While you're here, be sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications so you don't miss when we post a new video. So with that, have an awesome day, and we'll see you on the next one.